Hello, I'm Mr. Sensible. I'm sorry this is a very rough cut video because it's something that I felt needed to be addressed and needed to be addressed today. In fact, so much so that I put all my other stuff on hold. So as I said, it's not scripted. I do want to thank my patrons, but I'm not going to show the patron reel today because I don't want their fine names associated with the subject matter of today's video. In the globe earth, flat earth community, things can get quite heated. Obviously we're arguing different sides of the debate. Sometimes people can get a bit rude, get a bit shouty, use the odd swear word, and we pretty much all accept it. The interesting thing is, when we are in contact outside of videos, we're generally pretty civil. For instance, Mitchell from Australia, he made those allegations about what I may have said during a debate that we had on Fight, and I've called him out on it several times. But we've had the odd Skype message between us, totally civil. That's fine. And I think that's generally the way for most people. And I've often been asked on streams or whatever, which flat earther would I like to meet and why? And that's actually quite a tough one, because some you just really would like to meet to see how they can actually believe what they're talking about. Others, just make you angry, perhaps like a certain person with a purple toy. But when I've been asked, I have pretty much consistently said that the flat earther I would like to meet, if I was going to meet one, would be Anthony Riley, Sleeping Warrior. I can imagine sitting in a pub, having a pint, having a discussion about flat earth, having an argument, and it being perfectly okay. And that was my answer for a long time. Then Anthony posted a couple of videos and they used this intro.
Spastics everywhere.
So myself and others asked Anthony to stop using that intro, not because it was attacking us, but because it's so offensive. It is hate speech, disablist hate speech. And when challenged on this, Anthony refused and carried on using it for a while, and then he stopped. Now, why do you think that was? Was it because he just got fed up with that intro? Do you think it's because he thought of something better? Or was it, Mr. Anthony Riley, because the police knocked on your door? You've kept that very quiet, haven't you, Anthony? You've not mentioned that to anyone. And I know it happened because I have contact with the person who called the police. Not too good for you, was it, Anthony? You wet your panties and stopped doing it. Well, I'm glad you stopped doing it. Hopefully you learnt your lesson. At least that's what I thought when I heard that the police had been to your address. And then yesterday I saw that Conspiracy Cats posted this. This is absolutely disgusting, Riley. It is beyond the pale. It is, as far as I'm concerned, unforgivable. How the hell can you justify sending a message like this? You said to Katz that he could repost the message as long as he made it clear that you were talking about children's minds. Nobody, and I mean nobody, with an ounce of sense thinks that was what you were talking about. You have implied that he's a paedophile. That sort of accusation destroys lives. People's lives can get totally ruined by unfounded accusations like that. And what's more, you are aware that Katz is a teacher. So this accusation is doubly hurtful and doubly dangerous for him. Just have a look at all the people who have been mistaken as pedophiles because of accusations. This one, teenage vigilantes killed a man mistaken for a pedophile. People get drummed out of their work, drummed out of the areas they live in. This is unforgivable, Anthony. Absolutely unforgivable. Now, I don't know why you think it's acceptable to do this. You've always claimed that you have some sort of expertise in law. Well, what I do know is that you have just committed a criminal offence. It is the offence under the Malicious Communications Act 1988, Chapter 27, the offence of sending letters, etc., with the intent to cause distress or anxiety. Any person who sends another person a letter, electronic communication, or article of any description which conveys a message which is indecent or grossly offensive, a threat, or information which is false and known or believed to be false by the sender, or any article or electronic communication which is, in whole or part, an indecent or grossly offensive nature. They're guilty of an offence if his purpose, or one of his purposes in sending it, is that it should, so far as falling within paragraphs A or B above, cause distress or anxiety to the recipient or to any other person to whom he intends that it or its contents or nature should be communicated. So, Mr. Anthony Riley, you have just committed a criminal offence. Now, Mr. Conspiracy Cats, if he wishes to report that to the police, is now aware, because I don't think he was before, but he is now aware that you have previously had police come to your door about your disablist hate speech. It's not going to go down for you very well, is it, Anthony? I'm not going to try and persuade Cats either way. That's up to him. So thank you everyone very much for bearing with me today. I know it's a really unusual video for me. I hope to have something more enjoyable for you next time. Until then, take care.